practice game, and he was even beating the guy. But I don't know, he doesn't feel that. Seems a little bit stressed when he's playing on a tournament for now.
Well, we're starting the game right now, and all of a sudden I'm actually quite scared because I remember this is the map that clawz actually beat Evil on. But I'm gonna stick to my 16 to 7, and I'm gonna start on Ash at the beginning of this. And he's getting top yellow straight over to red. Make sure he spares every single point of that health and armor by dropping onto the stairwell.
You know, a very smart start by Ash. He started on the top yellow, and then like most people, he didn't drop exactly to the mag because he would have probably died. Oh, can the trap work? This could be the first blood for Ash, but...
How the hell did you get 45% LG from clawz? Ash is just going to rush over there. So he's still going to be able to secure the red armor, and he's probably going to dive into Mega, but it's unbelievable the shots that clawz is hitting together. That's 2-0.
Can I change my predictions right now?
I'm thinking, can I put 16 to 7 for clawz instead of Ash?
Yeah, we keep the score, we change the name.
Oh. Okay, clawz already did 3 of my 4 frags.
You're still adamant that Ash is going to win then?
Yes. Might take a while though. Get control and start doing the frags.
I think that Ash kind of... as well as probably a lot of other top duelers are still finding it difficult to take clawz seriously. Like, sure, he got a good result against Evil, but I feel like more respect is going to be given over time.
How old is the guy then?
He's like
15.
Yeah, he's very young.
Wow. Yeah, definitely gonna be.
About time Germany scored the goal. Good job, Germany. You're doing your job, but score more.
That
please.
reflects on the score of this. How clawz. That's what your job is meant to be.
Are you gonna be analyzing then? I want you to be analyzing Quake because it's always fun when you do that.
I was gonna do post game analysis.
Do it. No, do any analysis right now.
Alright, you see
my
how...
God.
Okay, let's have a look at the outcome of this fight. Ash lost that fight because it turned out in the end that he had less health and it ran out sooner.
I'll be right back.
Actually, the quality of your analysis.
Well, I thought there was one rocket that didn't do any damage because it was between those kind of grids.
Oh, clawz went down to like 3 HP. Oh my god, okay. Your 4 frags are there, and Ash is now getting on the board end, so you might be able to start feeling a little more comfortable. But one more rail from clawz. This is ridiculous. He's hitting all the shots he needs to just force Ash to shut the hell up.
I don't even remember which score I said. Was it 14 to 5?
You said 14 to 5, yeah. I've got it all written down as well, so you can't just change it at the last second.
I don't want to.
I think Ash might want to slow it down a little bit. Wow, clawz just destroys him.
Move here.
Where was he? Was he just waiting for him at the top?
Yeah, just on top of the Mega. And Ghana scored.
Shut up.
I love that.
But they've scored twice this game now, haven't they, technically?
Yeah.
So Ronaldo won't be scoring.
clawz is playing out of his mind right now. Look at those rockets, 6-1. I think clawz might win this map.
I think he will. Like, he beat Evil over here. I honestly think that he's got to be one of the best Sinister players at the moment.
Oh, too bad he got stuck near the jump pad. It was actually a good fight to take.
Oh, he got throttled in it. There's a little bit of time until items are up. Ash has got all the important weapons. Vertical rail would be really nice, but clawz doing some solid damage with his rockets in an unlikely scenario. There you go, 1 second left. clawz can't survive. Unlucky, mate. And Ash might start being able to pick up a bit of momentum. Lower yellow's just been taken. And if clawz comes too near, then he would probably die at this point. I think clawz should slow down, to be honest. I like the damage he's doing, making it difficult to hit him, but it's a 1-for-1 rail in the end. And maybe he regretted hanging around for as long as he did.
Well, we got Mega now. Ash is actually on top of it.
Yeah, he's looking up at the top this time. He doesn't want to get jumped by clawz the same way he did before.
And you're obviously gonna get the red now, but clawz is doing a lot of damages to the main items when he can.
And Ash
Real?
knows he needs to start getting the frag, starting to go very aggressive. Can this work though? clawz is hitting a lot of LG. And
Oh,
he
Lord.
actually wins the
Wow.
fight with 43% LG. Ash
Ash.
got completely out-aimed there.
Oh yeah, he didn't hit anything.
I thought that Ash had
And look at this.
significantly more health as well.
Yeah,
But he
was
got
like
completely
one-
out-aimed.
190, 150 for a clawz that was, well, probably
100,
in the
100.
fight, yeah, he beat a yellow. I think it was even less at the beginning.
That's absurd. How much is he? He's still hitting over 40% LG. clawz not super stacked at this point, but with red up in a second. Interesting little position. He can get some good damage if Ash comes through over here. Oh, he tries to commit this time. He had confidence in his aim, but it was not to be. Ash might still lose out on the mega health. He's going to be able to get yellow, but clawz keeping himself healthy.
What if it's 9-4 for clawz?
Well, we don't know. Oh,
Okay,
there
never
we go.
mind.
Alright,
Damn it.
my score, Ash, just get a lot more frags now. You just need 11 more frags somewhere. I think it's possible. Come on, Ash. Yes, more of these rails. This rails. Oh no, don't stop letting him LG you. It hurts so bad. Alright, that's good. That's good.
clawz should kill himself for me. Suicide yourself, suicide.
No. Listen to me, clawz. Just stand still for a couple of minutes.
Well, clawz only got the top yellow now, where Ash is looking at 150 armor to his name. Mega and red are spawning almost at the same time, so probably gonna be a split. Maybe
No,
not.
Not played since clawz. He really has no
No.
idea of when the red was going to spawn. And Ash sees him at the mega. He's gonna collect both, and now he's gonna be chasing clawz because clawz
Come on, Ash.
he's still on 35 armor.
Let's do
And
this.
Ash wants blood.
Oh, you saw him? Well, you should have seen him at least, but he's just picking up the yellows. Come on, Ash, you need to get a lot of kills right now. This is just not satisfactory.
Well, I guess he has time, but true. If you want to win some 20 bucks, 25 bucks.
Yeah. Come on, Ash, I'll give you 2 of them.
$2? That's low. Alright,
This is good.
few
this
minutes
is
left.
good. I mean, I do kind of want clawz to win because I think he's really awesome on this map, and it would really help him. I think it's absolutely mandatory for him to win this map to do well in the series. But I've never wanted to win a prediction so bad. I am a cheapskate, I know.
What are the other maps for that one?
Do we have maps?
It's gonna be Cure, Fury Sites, Campgrounds, and Lost World.
Huh.
I think he can do well on both Fury Sites and Campgrounds.
Oh, well, that's the lead now for Ash.
But never mind, he doesn't like Campgrounds at all.
And it has a lot of attack, to be honest, 150, 160, and now you can just
Oh.
rush in, but clawz with 2 defensive rockets.
That's gonna help a lot, because there's 15 seconds for the major items to be up. clawz, if he can find a yellow, he can probably... Yep, he's 150, so is Ash. That's surely gonna be a split on the major items. Oh, but the rail! Yeah.
Oh, the combos here.
Denied. That's gonna be game for Ash.
Yeah, this is pretty much GG at the moment. Let's see, we could hope for telefrag miracles. Ash, watch out with those teleporters.
clawz, kill yourself. Blow yourself up. Come on.
Well, I got the 9 right.
He needs to kill himself
That's-
4 times for
I got the
Spurs.
9 right. So that's
No,
gotta count for
To me, I
something,
said
right?
5.
I got the 7 right, so does that mean as a unit we've got it right?
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, since we both got something right, We should just split the money.
The money that we're not gonna get.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Well, it was a really nice start for clawz. Why? And give us your post-game analysis because mine's.
You're the
terrible.
one doing the post-game analysis.
GG. Well played, Ash. Holding on in there.
Well played clawz as well. He really played a really great game, to be honest.
Maybe he got a bit too confident in his aim and then started going into fights that, after he won the fights that didn't favor him, he started actually picking fights that didn't favor him. And then, losing.
Near the red armor, he was losing too many fights, even though he did a lot of damage. But Ash could take the red armor after the fight, so it didn't matter that much.
Yeah. We're going to move on to Cure. This is... I mean, clawz can play this map, but when he played it against Evil, it was after he had won Sinister, I think, and he kind of just got his ass handed to him.
And this is one of Ash's best maps.
Yeah, so this is going to be difficult for clawz, I think. But he's still going to be in a good state of focus, I reckon. He's not going to be quite as tense.
So do we have to say our pronostics again?
Do we have what?
Guess the score again.
Oh no, I don't think Slot Monster was giving us any more chances. He's not giving us more than one take. Did anyone win, by the way? Did anyone in chat get the score right? 9-7.
Yeah, looks like it. At least 2 I see.
Really? No, these
At
guys
least
are just
2,
look.
yeah.
They're saying it when it's over. That's not right. You can't
Yeah, we
say
should
that.
scroll it up, but I don't know. I
I
trust people.
Exactly. Alright, let's get into game because this started. I am on clawz off the beginning as Avi Pereira joins the server.
So I will be on Ash.
And clawz is just
Classic
getting us
start
off
for the moment. Yellow and Mega for Ash. Even the top green on weapons.
Yeah, it's
And
not
Ash
all
already with all the weapons, clawz still doesn't have the LG, so if he wants to fight for this red, he wants a position where he is right now.
or hit more
That
of them.
rail and that rocket. Bro's completely destroyed Ash here.
It's a shame that he doesn't have the LG, otherwise he could probably have pushed in far more aggressively then. I think he should check the yellow. I see a lot of players who aren't evil, basically. When the Mega's up, they just go to it instead of checking the yellow armor first. Oh, LG! clawz actually hurting quite a lot. He goes to the spam rail on red, but...
Yeah, he lost that fight hugely. He was really careless about his rocket spam, and that just kept doing a lot of LG damage meanwhile. And that was the risk for clawz to have died in that fight. That shouldn't have existed. But they should be still able to get this Mega, then go back to red, and keep control for a while longer.
From going from 41% LG to sub 30, this is hurting clawz a lot. He could have had the first blood.
With LG, yeah, definitely.
Who's LG? Oh no, it's clawz's LG is just sucking compared to Sinister. I just think he plays Sinister too much almost.
Well,
he's
not
gonna
enough
pick...
from the
There's
other
his LG for you.
There we are,
Yeah.
it's back, it's back.
That's a gift.
To
And
shut
Ash,
me
I
up.
don't think he's gonna stay. Yeah, he's probably going to die right now.
Oh.
clawz rocket's not really hitting.
You see how Ash is afraid of his LG? Like, his rocket just been kind of random, not waiting.
Yeah, it's like he just wants to shoot and bounce him away.
Yeah.
clawz are gonna check out the red armor.
He
Ash
needs to.
dropping down.
And Ash not even doing damage there. Is Ash going to the Mega? Because if he does, clawz can just barrel through and get another free item. Ash just leaves the scene. Ash seems genuinely scared of clawz right now.
Well, he knows he cannot outshaft him, so gonna need a few rockets to rush in.
Yeah. Ash managed to get 150 armor. Still needs to get the LG.
Not close with a 200 stack right now.
But he's not using it. He didn't apply pressure on the yellows or the greens that Ash has just been free-taking. There it is, a good fight. Two good rockets, he's gonna push in for the kill. Can he actually convert?
Oh my god. Just take that 50. Oh, he grabs it in front of him. Get it, Ash.
That could have worked out in a completely different way. And I would definitely see a bit of raid if that happened.
True.
clawz just is really good in fights. He doesn't get nervous in the fights. It's like only his decision making gets a bit sketchy if he seems nervous.
Yeah, but that rocket at the 50 was just a flick rocket. It could have gone either way. I think it was more of a nervous rocket, to be honest, on that fight. He was like, oh, what? He dropped on me? And we were...
I don't think he was expecting it. He knew that Ash was low. Like, it was a completely suicidal move that happened to nearly work.
Ash had an LG in the last fight at the Mega. That was going to be a kill for Ash. Wasn't to be much more careful. Now, this is not a fight that he should be going to. He's just gonna get crushed, and he's going to forfeit the red armor.
I don't think he realized quite how much Ash was able to stack up there. It seems like a bit of a misread on his behalf, and Ash is going to pick up a second one. Beautifully done, sir.
Yep, nice rocket to the end. Both with the railgun already. One rail. That second one's close.
And clawz, you just got to get back, really. He's looking for a bit of damage from high ground. If he takes any damage, it's basically not worth it. Let's go on to LG. He's got to hold on tight over here. He pushes Ash through that teleporter. And he'll be able to get out of this safely. And now the yellow can go over to clawz whilst Ash puts himself on 200-200 essentially. There's one rail. Ash, you've got to switch over. clawz. Oh, the LG is hitting so hard. If Ash didn't pick up that red, he would have certainly died there, or at least been extremely weak at the end of the fight.
Yeah,
but he certainly
still
takes the lead.
Not a good fight for clawz. And now he gave 2 frags away. Right now he has 2 decisions. He either goes aggressive again at these frags, or he just forfeits it altogether and tries to do what Ash did, which is stack up for 1 or 2 minutes. And Ash just brings the fight to him, and could be another fight, another frag right now. Oh.
Ooh. And damage rocket here?
Yeah, that was solid actually. That was really helpful for clawz. I'm gonna
He
switch
doesn't
over
have
to
the
clawz.
yellow though.
Armor's very even. Actually, clawz is definitely doing okay here. He should be able to maybe snatch one of these big items. Ash is going to go into the red, but there's not enough time for clawz to get over to Mega. Oh, and he's missing the shots as well. This is starting to become quite costly for him, but if he can avoid damage nicely, he'll be alright. Oh, he misses the rocket jump! Pain au chocolat right there.
What?
That was for you, Lincoln, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know.
Oh man. It feels like it's kind of what happened on Sinister, but it's happened like 3 or 4 minutes sooner. clawz just gets a marvelous start, and yeah, and Ash just manages to get in the zone.
And it's not about the timing though. You could have said that maybe he was mistiming some of the big items, but no, it's just that Ash has been, you know, playing a better game during the fights.
Yeah. And clawz is killing himself way too much as well. I think maybe a reason that Evil. I don't want to discredit clawz because I know he played amazingly versus Evil, but maybe Evil didn't pull out the same kind of skill that he tried to put out for, say, the DreamHack Winter 2012.
Or during a
against
Cypher
Rafa.
game.
Yeah, like I think that Ash is really taking him as seriously as possible because he's now very aware how dangerous clawz can be when he's not given enough respect. What are your thoughts on the game? not the football, that is. And
Well, it was really claw's fault, and he's paying the price for not having used this control. Because when he had control, he just let Ash stack up on
Was
all
Claws
the
or
armors
Claws?
on the map. Santa Claus.
you make it sound like Santa Claus, thinking.
Okay. Well, I hope we're gonna get some gift then. There's a stream.
Only if he wins, only if he wins.
That should be another one. Now she's taking this one home quite easily. And the third map is going to be Furious Heights. I feel like Lost can perform a little bit better there,
Yeah.
but he's not gonna have an easy time. Can perform a bit better than this map, not better than Sinister. And Ash could just win this one 3-0.
Well, I think Ash played a lot against Ranks to practice for this game just before.
Yeah?
They actually play Furious Heights. Let me check. Nope. They played Cure in the M6.
Ash is alright though on T7. He's a solid player on pretty much like all maps. That's what I really like about Ash. He's just well-rounded.
I was trying to dodge in the water.
Oh! Alright, 30
He's
seconds to
going
go, and Clawz manages to at least put his score back up a little bit. But this is way too little too late. Although, I mean, quarterfinals for Clawz, I think his first time in the playoffs. And he's got to the quarters. That's pretty damn awesome. And it also means that he's going to go direct to round 2 next month, providing we get another month of it. GG.
And yeah, I think Lost, he had the game, but he just let it go and he stopped applying pressure on Ash, because that's just managed to stack up on both weapons and armor.
Kind
And
of
he
missed
just
a lot
charged in
of
with
rockets
everything.
at red, to be honest, and
Yeah.
then he couldn't get back on the yellow.
He didn't pay enough attention to the yellow as well when Ash was out of control. He kind of just... And I think a lot of people make that mistake on Kira, and it is obviously much easier said than done. Like, we got the benefits of the eagle eye perspective, but I really think that you can afford to leave up the mega a lot more. Evil shows us that he sometimes won't pick up the mega health a minute at a time, maybe more on occasion.
And
He's
Cypher's doing that with the red.
Yeah, like there's such trapped kind of areas, and you really need to take additional time out to go and pick them up, that you can afford to actually move away a little bit and just be in kind of earshot of what's going on at that item, just so you can try and get some information maybe in the room next door, because that's a pretty small map at the end of the day. I am giving out 1700. I'd say I'm giving out 2000 ELO advice right there, Jamori. I see way too many 2000 ELO players who don't do that. If I were in my prime, I'd be 1700. Alright, map number 3 is match point for Ash at what? Okay, and Clawz again gets a good start. This time extremely fast.
Yeah, that's red, mega. And the LT, oh, Ash is at the LT and the rail, yeah.
Bam.
Great stuff by Clawz.
Why the rail?
I
What
was
the?
surprised of Ash, to be honest, that he was dropping down like right away for the railgun. He didn't even wait to see if the red was gonna be picked up.
In this map, you really have to be careful with the starting spawns. You need to listen out for your opponent, and Ash didn't do it. And all this aggression is not really going to benefit Ash just yet. I think he's gonna try what he did on Sinister. He's gonna try to get all the weapons, which he has done right now, and it's up to Clawz to circle the items. He'll leave the mega up, which I like, because Ash doesn't know it's up. So Ash will be out in the dark as far as the mega time goes.
This is a nice recovery from Clawz. When they kind of exchanged paths down in the lower corridor, it didn't help Clawz that much, but this is good, and we should be able to see another kill.
Yeah, and now he's actually going to get the frag. He could go and try to get the frag. Okay, missed the rail, just needs to get back in red.
Whoa.
And Ash probably thinks that the mag is going to spawn in like 2 or 3 seconds. That's why he tried to be a little bit aggressive there, because he thought both major items were up at the same time. And you can see that Ash is there now, and he's gonna pay that mistake with his life. So the mag delay from Clawz, very successful.
No, Clawz, I think, kind of messed himself up a little bit. He could have just moved away from Mega, and then Ash would have respawned and continued to know very little about it.
Oh, sneaky from Ash.
He's gonna need a hell of a lot more of that. I think Ash is gonna go back to slowing down the game, and
Well, he
maybe
really
try to be
has
as
to.
solid as the previous maps.
4-0 in 2 minutes already, and he doesn't have anything. At least he got a railgun, which is good for him.
He wants to steal one of these items. He's desperate to get something here.
Ooh, 1 second later, and it would have been a rail to his face. Because clawz was watching at the teleporter exit. But Ash got the Mega now. And was able to pick a second yellow. And have good rockets here.
But time
Clearly a
these
good
guys scored.
advantage.
What? I saw you lift your arms in the air there.
Yeah,
Oh,
Ronaldo
hang on. This
started.
fight's considerably more
What?
important than your game. The clawz has owned him right by the red armor. Oh, Ash pushes through. This is really solid damage from Ash, but he just can't hold it together. clawz managing to just shift out of a...
Those
That's
rockets. They were
But that was good.
crazy
All
on
the damage
red.
that Ash did will allow him to charge at the red arm, but he gets completely caught off guard, has no idea where clawz is going to be attacking from. And I think clawz could just win this game unless he screws up massively.
Yeah. Ash still not on the board at the moment. Oh my god, clawz keeps hitting these shots. He can definitely win. We've got another conundrum here where the items spawn at the same time. Oh my god, the damage is just insane! And another rail! clawz is on fire. And this is
He's
how he
showing
beats
off.
top players. Yeah. He is.
58% railgun, 37 shaft, 47 plasma gun actually.
I was gonna say, like, his plasma was his highest accuracy for a little bit of time. And now he's pushed up the rail a little bit. Oh. clawz got to be really careful, but he keeps on hitting these just ridiculous shots. Oh my god, it just never seems to end. A bit of LG. Oh,
Oh wow.
And yeah, 62% trail. I mean, a good start alongside Ash, not really thinking as well about his game as he should, getting caught off a lot of times, and probably a bit confident thanks to the Kier game as well. And clawz actually doing what he didn't do on Kier, which was branching out and making sure Ash wasn't stacking up nicely. All that kind of to give clawz a very, very confident win in this map.
yeah, I thought Ash would be more solid here, but I guess I was enormously wrong. Maybe this is something that he's gonna want to practice a little bit after. Also, Rocket's just about working for clawz, left with no health, and that is going to be GG. clawz is on the board. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about, guys. Don't want none of these 3-0 whitewashes. We haven't had a single one in the quarterfinals just yet. Hope we won't have one at all. If you're wondering, by the way, guys, about strengths versus evil, that is going to be happening after this series is finished. So you guys can look forward to that. I don't know how it's gonna go, really. I was feeling really confident with evil, to be honest. And then ZSX was talking to me and he's like, I think strengths can win this, actually. Evil's looking rough. Do you agree? Either of you?
Yeah, I mean, strengths has a chance to beat anyone in the world. Is up to himself, really. If he is in a good mindset, he can beat people. If he's not, he will probably lose. I'll give Stan strength a 35% chance of actually winning the series.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I actually
Which
think
is-
the same. Depends on his mental game, to be honest.
3, 2,
But I'd rather. I think Evil's gonna take it anyway. He had like 30% chance.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be difficult to favour strengths just because of the very recent track history. Anyway, we got a map number 4 here between clawz and Ash. We are on the campgrounds intel, and
you have lost
that's
the lead.
satisfying for Ash to be winning the first LG fight. After
Yeah,
losing
clawz
quite
with
a
that
lot
little
previously.
That should
mouse
be another
movement.
one.
Kind of
he's
disappointing.
thought Ash was going to go and deny that rail from clawz because he's been using it really well, so he just needs to start using it again, but it's not connecting with anything.
Whoa. Very aggressive move from Ash. Actually worked a lot with that rocket. Ash even getting the green armor and probably her close on the shards.
clawz's LG's just been sick.
Oh my god,
So
Ash!
sick.
How do you fuck up that
He
fight?
went
He had a
from
fight one.
23%, if I remember correctly, to 47.
Yeah, he was hitting like 60% in that fight. And Ash, he was winning that fight, and then with clawz went on like 10 points of health, he just couldn't connect anything.
Amazingly.
It's not just that clawz is hitting really well, it's just that at these moments Ash suddenly hits bugger all.
Yeah, but I mean, Ash did get the better end out of it, because after losing that frag, he got both the Mega and the Red back to back. And he already has all the weapons. He's just gonna circle the Red to Mega again, and clawz is in a nasty position.
Oh, he's been found, but now time to try and hit a load of rails. Ash has taken the Mega already, and clawz has got to be careful because one rail would end his life. And you can have a little more comfort now that 25 HP bubbles has been taken. clawz maybe pulling the rail out a little bit too soon.
Wow.
Yeah, back away, back away, back away.
Yeah, that one rail was enough. I think it was a little bit too greedy here.
He's
Again.
been greedy, but it's kind of working at the moment. Kind of, sort of.
It's working for his survival right now. It's not
Yeah.
working
Yeah.
in a way that he can actually make a frag happen.
True. And now he's gonna get railed again if Ash running through yellow, but he doesn't. Oh. Too bad, that could have been an easy kill probably.
I think Ash maybe thought that he took the yellow already. It was kind of weird that he hadn't
Yeah.
taken the yellows.
Close was
Before
delaying it. And as you can see, Ash was still on it, thinking the time was like...
Oh.
This is going to be another. Does clawz still have his eye in mind
Oh
on the
my
items? He
God.
walks to rocket, and Ash was just sitting
Yeah.
and waiting for him. Very well played.
clawz just wanted to get in position so he could damage Ash when he was taking the red. But Ash, being a bit smarter, reading that, just waiting for clawz to get a very easy frag.
Yeah, maybe he was hoping for like a 50-50 split for the items. Red and Mega was hoping they would come at the same time once. But Ash did a great job by delaying the red.
Right, he's just taken all of the items now. I think he was going to try the bigger jump, but it doesn't work. And clawz, you're not winning these unlikely LG fights right now. You cannot rely on that. And 2 rotations are now perfectly executed by Ash. Just got to watch out for a couple of shards, maybe a green armor that clawz is desperately looking for. Oh wow. A freebie here for the deliberate meta player.
Ash got a perfect control. I don't see clawz getting back on that. Unless it 90% shaft.
Yeah, which is good. Don't bet against it. We know he does just stupidly good stuff, and there it is. This fight started out quite well for clawz actually, but he's gonna back away. It's now 5-1. Ash being the weakest he's been in some time, but he's gonna rotate on everything again.
Yeah, he cannot get any item close, the poor guy. That's why he won't be able to win any fights unless he just every shot with railgun or...
I mean, he should have just got rail, so maybe.
Yeah, but that's what cost again. Only 100 health. Avoided that rail. Nice little rocket here with a jump pad.
Whoa.
And that could be it actually.
He's gonna try and take the red armor. This is it. This is a point where the game can turn, but he's run away just as it's up. It would have been dangerous, but
Yeah,
He's just gonna give control to Ash all over again.
that's a shame.
it's like that fight suddenly doesn't mean a single thing.
Yeah, just a point on the board.
Okay, Ash might have to watch out a little bit. Is clawz gonna be able to get to a rail or something? That's a weapon that could definitely harm Ash. Okay, Ash knows exactly where he is, and he's just going back to the normal items. Alright, fair enough. You've stopped me rotating on every single item now. You can have one of these, but only one. And now Ash wants to hunt him down and get himself an even wider scoreline.
He's even running the green armors all the time. I wonder how many pickups does he get at the end of the game.
Gonna have a look after. clawz getting in his way again. That's another frag here for Ash. Sending him back. Go grab yellow. Ash even
Ash
making sure
just-
shots go.
Just played the perfect game. Control-wise.
Yeah, the game was over after clawz got that amazing LG frag, but which costed him full control, because that just got Mag and Red back to back and clawz. Okay,
Oh!
he won another amazing fight right now, and this time he doesn't actually give all the control to Ash, thanks to it. So
Okay.
he's just giving himself a great chance.
That's his time to shine right now. If he can't do it now, then it would be
There it is,
over.
and Ash lets him shine.
But Ash got the red spawn. It's bad for those.
Well, he let him shine again. So I don't know why that.
At each
I don't
other?
know. He's Ash.
It's
What
like
is he
2
doing?
frags. It's 40 seconds.
Oh! Okay, that hurt a lot more than it should have. I don't know if clawz is going to be able to get over to the red though. Yeah, he's going to have to give up on that. And the mega. Okay, Ash maybe taking a bad route over here. Does Ash not have LG?
Nope.
Alright, now clawz has got all the weapons. This still isn't over at the moment. If Ash does end up losing this, he's going to be asking himself, why the hell did he give away those 2 easy kills?
That would be a frag here.
Oh, Ash though, he's hitting quite a lot, and clawz wants to back away. It is not the time.
Ash been eating a lot on this fight. Oh! Why didn't you wait a little bit?
Oh my god.
Back to 35 health, and he's like, fuck.
Yeah, he's really annoyed at that. Getting the
Yeah,
clean
that-
mega would have helped a lot.
Ash's rockets on the Mega cost him the rush on the red. He couldn't attack.
Nice rush with the LG, but Ash is actually hitting quite a lot this time, and that might have just been the game shutout. Let's see if clawz is going to go for another attack as these items are up.
1 minute warning.
He's gonna
No.
wait for the mega. Oh yeah, giving up.
Nicely done, Ash. That's some good aim. That's
This is
GG
it.
over there, and Ash is going to be taking this series 3 maps to 1 and sending himself over to the semi-finals. And you know what that means, chaps? It means we get Evil versus Strengths next.
Hey, yummy.
That's going to be a pretty fine match. I hope. I hope it's going to be a good match, to be honest.
When was the last game between those two? Was it like in a Zotac or something?
No, it wasn't that long. It was. I still think it was in the Face It era, but it was like
Yeah, probably.
a beginning 2013 or something. I'm sure someone will be able to remind us. Like they had a show match of some sort. I think maybe set up by 125 FPS. Maybe they even